All right. Hello, everybody. Yo! How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It is Sunday. It feels like it's been a while, but it actually hasn't. Hold on. How's audio right now? I think audio is a little, like, muffled right now as far as, like, gaming stuff. That's a good thing. I actually need to, like, lower it down. I just had it on standby while we're in the waiting room just to kind of boost it. But I have to now lower it down for the sake of not getting too in the way of like what I'm speaking or when I'm speaking. But yes, shout outs to Ibrahim in the Twitch chat. Ibrahim, you were saying, Justin, tell me why is why is writing a story so heart wrenching? The emotional moment in my story always breaks me down to tears. Like every time I cry. Also, tomorrow is my best friend's birthday. That's crazy. I know someone's birthday is happening tomorrow as well. Very nice. I guess when you look at the grand scheme of things, like the month of September and September babies, it's like, whoa. You know, fair enough. You know what? Fair. But yeah, no. Are you in the business of making people cry in your stories? Because that's just the natural thing that's gonna happen. Once you put your heart out there into your work, it gets emotional. You know, all of a sudden, like, I'm not sure if anyone knows the short Bon. It's a short film made by Giguk. He's a kind of an OT, like an OG uh anime YouTuber, and he has made this little project of his that took about 2 years, and it's readily available for people to watch over on his channel. It's like 16 like runtime minutes. And you know what? It hits different. It hits different once you, I mean, whether you know the context or not of like what it is. There's an emotion to it. So I think it hits for everybody. I think with the creator themselves, it definitely hits like big time. But you know, everyone has like an input on that. Everyone has a perspective of such of the work. And now we're here with nothing unrelated to my own work, but I am still excited regardless. We're here. We're doing character polls over here, or warps in Honkai Star Rail. I am gonna let you all know we are multi-streaming on Twitch, on YouTube, and in just a little bit TikTok. And the reason I'm going to bring that up later is as always, and as far as I understand, YouTube and Twitch don't really do this per se, but TikTok is another beast where if I mention YouTube, if I mention Twitch by name, they will shadow ban me on that platform and make sure that no one gets to see that stream over there. So just an FYI, we're gonna go ahead and I guess we'll just go ahead and get started, right? Let me just make sure that everything is good over on all the different platforms. So Twitch seems to be okay. It should be. I'm over here just high assuming it's going to. And then over on the YouTube side of things, it looks like they're a bit delayed on theirs. I'll go ahead and do a refresh and just check. Make sure everything's good. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I see my image there. All right. We'll go ahead and go live over on TikToks in 3, 2, 1. Give it a second. Go live. All right. So we're live over there as well. Abram, one other thing. Dude, one of my characters was singing Say You Won't Let Go. And he didn't even notice that he answered the phone on his watch. So his wife was on the other line, and everything just felt so heartfelt. Dude, if you have a very vivid image of that, sure. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Have you considered like publishing that? I also have to assume that like not everyone wants to like put their works out there. So I gotta ask. Otherwise I think everything is good. Yeah, we're live everywhere. Good. It's just a mess right now as far as like the placement on everything. I'll make do. Well, actually, you know what? I think I could just put chat over here. Yeah, that should do just fine. All right. Let me just formally welcome everybody on all platforms now that everyone's like synced up. Hopefully everyone's been having a very nice Sunday, if not prepping for the brand new week. This is the last couple days of September, so you know, wake me up when September ends type of joke. Okay, October. October is another big month. For some, for most, I should say, it's the spooks. For me, it's not the spooks, but it's just another month of grinding. You know what I mean? And speaking of such, we're over here playing through Honkai Star Rail. And as you can see up here, I've saved quite a bit as far as Stellar Jades. But before I even like go through that, I think there's some I need to redeem through. Yep. Gotta redeem those. Yeah, no, I'm not really like too on top of that. But otherwise, as far as like other things such as like the daily stuff that I have to do, yeah, I've been saving up on a lot of Stellar Jades. So if I can turn your guys' attention to like how much I will get out of this, it'll be like 91. In fact, I'll just go ahead and do that right now. Yeah, just do it naturally, kind of. Yes. So with all the stuff that I've not been doing as far as like pulling for other banners, I've been able to save enough to pretty much guarantee that we'll get one of the 5 stars here, whether it be Evernight or the Herta right now. I also have like obviously like a fair bit more just to kind of cushion that. I'm guessing, I'm almost certain about this, that once we go forward with either one character and the respective light cones, we should get like a copy of each. Easy. But the problem is, if I get really unlucky and I have to go through like, I lose 50-50 each time, that means I only can get like a copy of each. And I miss out on, in this case, Evernight, and then I guess later on Cyrene. Because I just won't, I mean, there still might be a chance, but like the odds get slimmer the less I actually have left over, you know what I mean? Also, Ibrahim, Ghost of Yote? Give me Ghost of Yote? Well, I can't give you that. You actually have to like spend the money yourself. We had Tubes, yes, it's gambling time. It's gotcha time. The 3% pull rate, the odds are booty cheeks. Are you planning to pull I seen next bet? Oh, you're right. I should. Because I was like, my bad. I wasn't familiar with her game. I wasn't familiar. I thought she was, I mean, she is sustained, but she's also like of the remembrance like path. So that would work very well with Evernight, and I do want to get Casterus at some point. So yeah, but the problem is if all of them just show up, I still want Cyrene as well. If I try to get all the girls, right, and they're like showing up banner back to back to back, the odds are so slim for me unless I actually spend some money. And I mean, unless we're actually being financially supported by this, I can't do that. And we just have to go with a free-to-play route. So that's kind of what's going on. Yeah, the problem is that like Evernight is still pretty good, but she really would benefit very well with a lot of the remembrance characters that have like recently shown themselves. Casterus, Hyacinth, as you said, probably Cyrene. But also, you know, like once I actually get into Amphorius, then it would be Remember's Trailblazers themselves. So at the very least, I can kind of work with it, but I'd have to progress in the story quite a bit in order to actually even get Remember's Trailblazer. It's kind of rough. Which is why I am going to focus on getting Herta and her light cone first. And kind of depending on like how things are, I don't know what to do. I think we should probably just focus on Herta and just go from there. So, guys, we don't get to do this a lot. I'm gonna tell you guys first and foremost, where we get to have a full, like, big polling session. I mean, Saber was kind of the exception because I was just working with breadcrumbs and just trying to get like 10 polls, like at least one 10 poll every time, and eventually I got lucky with that. But this time, we got a lot. We'll see. March 13th. Not saying more. Fair, fair, fair. But yeah, let me just check in with Tubes one more time. She's gonna be on life support in most situations, so very good sustain is mandatory for her team. So, okay. We're prioritizing on Herta, and here's hoping for the best. Wish me luck. No shot. No shot. Wait a minute. No shot. No shot, dude. Are you kidding me? That's a wrap. Someone clip that. I'll do it. I'll do it myself. Yo, that's crazy. Okay. Okay. All right. Not bad, everybody. See that for the Dong Hun pulls? Crazy. Sheesh. All right. I guess we'll just go ahead and focus on the light cones. This is actually very important too. So I'm actually kind of like speechless too. So that light cone's very important. I want to also pull attention towards some of the boosted rates on the other ones as well. If I can get that one in the middle, I think it starts with the word dance. I think that's actually a very good one for Team Yoon, actually. So I just hope I also get that one too. Let's do it. I didn't even mention the fact that I got Herta next to Herta in the space station. That's Herta's. So I'm hoping that that also kind of gives you a little bit, or us, like a bit of boost. Now I know this is all 4 stars, so I actually don't know about that one. Okay, we got that one. I think that's a recommended one for somebody. I don't remember though. I'll take that. Okay. Also, like the stream over there on the TikTok side, thank you. Any Harmony character wants that. Ooh, shoot. Then I should probably get like multiples here. But yeah, all right. Here goes another round. Not quite. I was contemplating if I wanted to skip like some of these ones, but you know what? There are some that I kind of want to get, and the suspense is great for content here. We'll take it. We'll take that again. Okay. Hopefully I have like a lot more just so I can like superimpose them as well, but you know, I have like 2 Harmony characters. So many Sundays. On a Sunday? Crazy. I promise you it wasn't like rigged like that. Let's do it. Not quite. Oh, there's the other one. I'm not familiar with that one, actually. This is for abundance, actually. Increases the wearer's speed by 8% after attacking enemy that are weakness broken, regenerates 3. Okay. I don't know much about that one. I'll probably look into it later. 109. Okay, well, I mean, if the goal is just to get Herta and her light cone, then we're already halfway through. So there's no issue about like if, it's just about when. I would like to have some stuff like left over. Lily, how's it going? Hola. All right, let's do it. Temple, please. Not quite. Lily, you're witnessing gambling at its finest. We got so crazy lucky on the first go around. We got like Herta immediately. Now we just got, oh, okay, well I can, all right. Eidolon, all right. I am planning on using Serval alongside Herta for the free-to-play team here. I don't even know why I need to specify that. We are a free-to-play team. And just skip. Ephraim's just not with it. Like, I don't like the suspense. Alright. Here we go again. Oh, please. Come on. Listen, I know that we want to get, like, the dance one. But I also would like to get Herta's at some point. Alright, if you want us to skip, then... hold on. Ugh, okay. Well, at least we got the abundance one. That might come in handy later. Yeah, it is kind of weird that we haven't gotten, like, that light cone yet. Alright. I'm at just a point where I'd like to just save more of those warp tickets when I can. But let's do it. Not this one either. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, there's Sunday, and we also have the dance one here. So when the wearer uses their ultimate, allies' actions are advanced forward 16%. This is kind of nice. This is kind of nice. What's the max level look like? I guess, well, I mean, posed. 24%. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. All right. You're at soft pity. Oh, boy. Well, I mean, you know, you can't win them all, and you can't get super lucky like last time, so fair enough. Yeah, you do like single polls at this point? I guess so, yeah. It's just nice to always get like a guaranteed 4-star. But if we're trying to just aim for Herta's Lycone, then I guess that makes sense. Okay. Unless you're okay with the idea of like a double. I mean, yeah. Yeah, there. Okay, yeah. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that idea. Yeah, I'll do another 10 pull. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Bring it home. You tend to like do single pulls at like a soft pity. Fair enough. Hey, okay. Very nice. Is there anything else? No, that was it. Okay. Well, mission accomplished, everybody. That was a lot. Indeed, it was a lot. Okay. So, now we have to go through that process of leveling like her up and everything. Actually, hold on. I have to move a lot of like resources around here. I'll just do that right now for everybody. Yeah, I don't really mind that. Although I'm gonna just like get in the way of like the requirements for leveling up and everything. Let me just go ahead and equip onto that. Very nice. But now we have to go through the whole process of like grinding out all the resources. Same thing as I did with like Saber and everything. From levels to the light cone to the traces. And then, you know, I'll work on those relics in just a little bit. It's so bad. We'll get there. Okay, let's just focus on like doing level up stuff. I think I have everything ready so that Herta can actually get to level 80. Like off rip, so we should be alright. Okay, this is, you know, face cam's actually really bothering me. Let me just place myself like right here. I'm just gonna be like facing away from like everybody for just a little bit. Apologies. But okay, let's go and do it.
The good stuff is further ahead. Don't stop now.
Uh-oh. Okay, so I may have not have anticipated that. Do I have? No, I do not. All right. So I see. You see, I was kind of focusing a little bit on a little bit of everything. I started off with just like getting the experience stuff, and then I would eventually get some of the materials later, but I guess that is going to be a priority now. I'll go ahead and just redeem these, though. And when I mean these, I just mean the one. Yeah, it's just a boss fight. You can farm it. Yeah, the problem is that, like, that's just a finite resources for, like, just farming it, you know? Takes a couple of weeks at this point to try to get everything together, you know? Anyway, let me just bring myself like back over here on all fronts. Are you out of energy? Yeah, I am. I think we're at, well, I mean, we're at 88. But the problem is that like if I do them now, it doesn't really do too much, you know? I'll still be short. So it's like at that point, like, okay, well, I should just wait until, you know, we re-up on all of, like, the time. Unless there's a very specific time window, like, within the weekday that I want to do it, then I'll just burn through whatever, like, stamina I got. In this case, I would like to just kind of get through, like, resource farming stuff. Taken care of, like, early in the morning, like, before work happens. So whatever I get generated, then I'll start running it from here. But if I do it now, then it's kind of like a waste. Unless we're talking about I was gonna say, unless we're talking about these, which I will need to do. I still have like 3 for 3 here. I don't really care about like the experience or the you know, the spoilers. Oh no, face shot. Oh no. But, hold on. Question for this one. Are we, does, the encounter set reset, actually? This one actually I might actually need to do this one soon. Also, sorry guys, let me just double check. You have way too much energy in reserve. You gotta spend that. I don't like spending the reserve stuff because, like, what if I actually need it? I mean, yeah, this would be, I guess, technically speaking, yeah, but, like, it's just that, like, reserves take so long. I've been using a couple of them here and there, and I like to just kind of keep it around max, although, like, I like to keep it around max. Maybe not all the way, in case I, like, really needed to, like, do some resource farming, but, I mean, maybe now is a good time, but What if it's like back to back to back to back where like I need more of that and all of a sudden like, oh, you only got like 15 of them, bro. It's like, dude, how long these things like regenerate? It takes forever, bro. I would love to be able to just be like, hey, listen, what if I just transfer some stuff over, you know? Also, let me just double check with everybody. Black Swan is, sorry, 2,240 pulls enough to save? I mean, I think it's just enough. I think it's just enough. Also, let me just catch up with purple platform chat. Sorry. Let's see. Oh man, this, I wish the chat window wasn't so small here, where like a single scroll is like skipping a couple bits here. Yeah, do it now. Like, you have way too much energy in reserve. You gotta spend that. Ibrahim was saying, hey, thank you, Justin, for giving the 2K worth of like Honkai Star Rail like credits. As if I'll use them anytime soon. Even though I don't play the game. Yeah, those are the weeklies. You can only really do them 3 times a week. So I'm familiar with that one. I just forget like when they actually reset. I haven't done like this because I've always given myself the excuse to farm the resources instead in bulk for Saber in this case. That's why I have her like maxed out. But I did end up using some reserves for her as well, just in preparations for this. But yeah, you never want to like max it like super wasteful. It resets tomorrow at 2 a.m. All right, I mean, sure. We should probably go ahead and do that, but I should probably change my team out as well. Let me see if I could just do that right now. Oh yeah, I need Equilibrium 6 for that one. Alright, so, wait, what is... I guess it doesn't really matter. Because I know I can use supports. And, you know, shouts to Mario over here with the C6 here. So it's like, we should be alright. Yeah, let's do it. But I have to also, as much as I can. Also, I should also keep track of, how many resources I need. So I'll have to pin that. Probably after this. I feel bad though. I really want to continue building Saber because she needs, like, the relics. That's the only thing that she needs. But that's literally like everyone's like... Every veteran's day job in this game is just relic farming. I'll take this opportunity to take a drink of that. It's crazy. What does find and eat? Who's your chef? Also, I'll let everybody know, I don't think we're going to be doing... we're not going to really do much story content in this session because just as we need to do this like on the weekly, I also have to do the Simulated Universe weekly. And I have not given myself any time whatsoever to do anything there. So we're going to just be focusing on that. Damn, that achievement? Are you upset? Okay, so I'm trying to remember how many I need for that. Yeah, I'm also looking at these. That's the crown, right? That's always going to be HP, right? So that's actually kind of good, right? You know what? Oh yeah, the build requires select time. Okay, all right. Okay, we should be good. Yeah, we'll just keep going. He eats corflins for breakfast. I guess so. Another Justin. Here we go. Justins are the most skilled gamers. I'm inclined to say that too. Actually, no, I'm not that great either. Like, I feel like I would have, if I was Justin Wong, then I have all the reins to say that. I have all the reputation to say it. But otherwise, if I'm not him, you know. Because with me, fighting games and I don't really stick too well to each other. I admire it though. Random, how's it going? Bro finally pulled for someone. Okay, no, that's not just kidding. Yeah, I don't really pull for characters these days. The only serious ones I've been like focused on were like Castris, which I failed because I didn't have enough. Saber, and now the Herta. And now I'm pretty much setting myself with a formula to ensure that like I don't like miss out. Well, that's no, that's a lie. I will miss out on some characters here and there. That's just an eventuality. And he just eats it. Oh, that's kind of, I was gonna say that's kind of annoying that I have like one more to fill it up for one go. We'll get back to that in just a little bit. I might as well do these. Sorry, not that one. Analog. What's this other one? Oh, gotcha. The event. I should probably do that as well. They got some incentives for some of the other rewards that are just like, well, oh my god, analog. What was it called? Like Nameless Glory and the what was the other thing? Oh yeah, this. I was like, I kind of see the appeal there, but I was like, let's not do that. Okay, so what was I trying to do? Oh, I think I was just trying to ensure that I had the pin on this one. It says only calculate traces that recommend like level up, recommend to level up. So if I just uncheck that, we should be okay. Oh, actually, let me just go ahead and do this one more time before I use the reserves. Hopefully I can build up a saber that people can use as well.
We're in trouble now.
Although, I was gonna say, to be fair though, I think saber's good enough just for like grinding out on just like resources. For boss fights, I don't know about that. It's just... Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably get like Dong Hung's light cone when like his banner's up, huh? Because we'll get the free one, not the light cone. Have we tried out Divergent Universe? I haven't gotten around to that, no. What are the rewards like for that? I guess because I haven't started that yet, I guess I'd get a lot of rewards at that point. Is Lyco not worth it? Okay, okay. Also random. I mostly like using people as like high-sing characters being weak as. Oh, you know what? That's also fair. Savage over on TikTok side. I might have sold and gone Evernight with 0 Memo Sprites characters. See, that's why I was like, I don't think I should really focus on getting Evernight like right now. If I have like a lot of you know, warps left, then maybe. Yeah, maybe I should. But at this point, it's like, I don't know if we can... I don't know if I should. But I know that, like, I'll eventually get Remembered Trailblazer, so that kind of helps a little bit. Kind of. But even then, it's kind of like, eh. Yeah, you can use your unbuilt units, it will just, like, You equalize all of them. Oh, sorry. Let me read up a little bit more. Divergent Universe is pretty much simulated universe rewards, but it's a lot easier and faster to do. Is it? Okay, I didn't know about this. Well, I mean, obviously I wouldn't. Trust. I'll get Cyrene and I won't lose the 50-50. Trust. I wish I had that confidence. I got super lucky over on Zenless side where like I won 50-50 for like it was Seed. Seed and her like W engine. I was able to just like clear through the 50-50s easy. So oh, also oh, 0. Oh, yeah. So, all right, so I guess we're okay then on that front. Let me see. I guess we'll still need to build up on the other resource here. Which one was it? Yeah, I guess we will be doing that, huh? How many do we need? 3? And no issues with this, I'm sure. So oh, they're all weak to like normal. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. How many should I actually like use up? I mean, it only takes. Oh well, actually, you know what? It's 60 max, right? No, actually, it's no. You can only like do it like at a time. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's just use the required amount and see like exactly how many. Yeah, yeah. I'll do it.
We're in trouble now.
All right, let me just check in with chat now. I always hated that gorilla. Still do. Tubes, what's going on? Dong Hung's light cones. You can just like throw in one of like Herta's like shop light cones on them. Anything with a high base attack, even like off path, is good for him. Even off path. Oh, okay. You know what? I just realized like my characters are down. That's kind of rough over here. I'll have to get myself to an anchor. That. Oh god. Oh god, 60 of them. For the entire thing? Brother. I mean, it's just like a couple go-arounds, but like, man. Tube, since you didn't give me some feedback, let me hear your input. Should I just go ahead and just try to do as many as possible, or is it like, that's way too much, Chief? To be honest, the boss materials are probably the cheapest in terms of like character ascension. Well, I do know that was enough just to like get her to past this point.
The good stuff is further ahead. Don't stop now.
Was that enough for it was to get one of the little reward bits? Actually, I'm kind of curious. How many of the standard rail passes do I have? I'll just double check that real quick. Uh, 11. Actually, I don't even know why I'm hesitating. Let's just go ahead and just do a 10 pull on this one. Okay, it's not much, but we'll see. Yeah, do however much you feel like, but if you want to use Herta, then you'll have to do them sooner or later. Yeah. I still think about it. Oh, Pela. And we need Pela. Hold on. I forget what... Yeah, wouldn't she actually work well with Herta? Whether it be just like Puppet Herta or just the Herta? Yeah, I have a really bad mindset when I was younger to like essentially hoard all my resources, whether it be items in Pokemon or in this case, the reserves. Because it's just one of those things where like that loads or replenishes incredibly slow. So what if I actually need it? And one could argue, yeah, you probably need it to build Herta like sooner. It's just a matter of when. Like for Herta and other characters as well. Well, in any case, let me just go ahead and start adding stuff here. Get her caught up. But we're gonna need to do more of these. That's for sure. So you know what? Let's do it. And since we have the opportunity, yeah, let's do it. I feel low-key kind of bad about it, but you know what? If everyone's using other people's characters and it's just offered up like that, then fair enough. Fair enough. Pela can work, but it's like significantly downgrade to like Harmony characters like Ron May. Okay. Alright.
I'm fine.
I gotta do something with Ting Yun as far as like her defenses. Well, actually, you know what? To say first and foremost, if I actually like keep her up in levels, then I wouldn't have too much of a problem as I do now. Yeah, part of me is like, screw it. Part of me is just straight up, just screw it. Let's just do it. I grinded all the character XP stuff for like a reason, you know. The way I think of reserve energy, if I want to take a break from the game, then I don't have to like feel FOMO as much because I know that like my energy will be piling up in my reserves. I guess so. You know what? Can you answer this question? If I max out on like just a standard like stamina, will that all go towards reserves at that point? Or is it still going to be growing, accumulating just as slow as it is when I don't have daily stamina? Because, you know, that's why I still like play as dailies off, or yeah, as like daily as I do. This is going against like years of me just like hoarding through items. I'm still really bad at that with other RPGs. Oh yeah, once your standard's capped out, it goes into reserves. Okay, okay. I knew that probably was like spoken about when they introduced it. I just forgot.
All will be swept away by the wind.
That makes me feel a lot better about it.
I'm fine.
Because, yeah, I've been just kind of teaching myself just to do this as daily as possible. But if reserves can like help that as well, as far as like growing faster, then I feel a lot better. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Going forward, we're not looking back. One of the resources I actively do to hoard are like the fuels you get for from battle passes. I'll use only when like I super desperate for energy and want to farm. Okay, okay. I appreciate that there is a bit of flexibility. Except for these weekly. Definitely need to use those whenever possible. I was gonna say, well, actually, you know what? If I'm gonna go forward with this, then if it's 5 each time, I have to do this like 9 additional. So, oh god, I'm so bad at doing math at like at the exact moment I need to. Well, actually 8. Sorry, I gotta do 8 rounds of that. So that means I have to essentially. One. Oh wow, I didn't know I could just do that. Actually, wait. Ew. Oh wait. I was like, wait. I was gonna say, like, am I showing the numbers there? So how many do I need? 240, right? That's actually kind of like close to it being right there, isn't it? Let's just do as much as that. Yep, alright. Okay, fully committed. Yeah, a question I have is as to what specific scenario is there where you desperately need 2400 energy? And that's the problem, I don't know. Just in case I need it. But that is such a really bad hoarder mentality. And that's where it gets you. So for someone like me, who ends up having that like happen a lot, and that's the default. I need you to understand that's my default, like in these games. Like when I play through, like, I guess whether it be like the Trail series or the Tales of games, like they have all these items that I'll need, and it's like, wait, hold on, let me not use the healing items here because I have like magic to use as healing. Let's not use the actual items for this. What if I need that for something? It's like, for what exactly? And it's like, yeah, just in case. And the problem is that games like that give you that flexibility, whether you want to use the items or you just use magic, and you have to just offset it with whatever resources is needed to sustain that. So it doesn't really like tackle like the initial issue. And it's the same thing when I was playing through like other games that aren't RPGs. You guys know the series like Mega Man? Mega Man has a very similar thing where you get different like weapons after fighting boss fights, but they aren't infinite resources where like there's a meter involved, and those don't replenish naturally. So I'm over here like, wait, what if I just like, hold on, let's not use that like weapon, because what if I need to use it for the boss fight at the very end of the level? But that wouldn't answer the question as to why I don't just use the other weapons instead to get through that aren't going to be used for the boss fights. It's always like a save just in case, unless I actually think about it. So it's something I actually actively need to like break the habit of. Yeah, tubes. After playing for almost 2 years, I've never needed that much energy unless I took a very long break from the game. But in that case, I already have it available because it's accumulated while I was away. See, I think that's a much more like trained mindset about like this game. I'm over here still like, I mean, I'm 5 months in now, right? 5 months, and I don't really touch that reserve, as you guys have seen, because it's just one of those things like, well, my issue with it was that like, yeah, it accumulates way too much considering the fact that like I'm always using like the daily stamina. And it's like, well, I feel like it's just better if I just like sign in daily and everything like that. But yeah, like obviously what I'm saying right now is without the knowledge that like, hey, it's not really normal for someone to just use all of that unless you're like mass grinding your characters out there. And I'm not. That's the thing. Well, I mean, I could. In fact, I kind of need to. So, I mean, yeah. Then that's just something I need to, like, change going forward.
Future will come. For tomorrow. Fury of innumerable core flames.
I was gonna say, I think this might be a little bit too much, actually. Wait a minute. Looks like we need just 3 more go-arounds. Which, yeah, that makes sense.
Future will come.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn.
I haven't thought about that. I hope I have enough of the... I hope I have enough credits for this, too. I know I'm getting them passively, but still.
Fight as one.
I should also consider this when I'm, like, doing my character builds in, Zenless Zone Zero as well.
Tomorrow.
Because that also has, like, a battery reserve type of situation. I think the only, like, Hoyo game that I'm actively, like, well, kind of playing actively is Genshin, and that doesn't have a reserve. That just has, like, whatever resin you have is what you got. Sorry if what I said sounds pushy. I don't mean to tell you how to play the game. I just wanted to give some, like, perspective from someone who will, like, probably min-maxes, like, a bit too much. I think in my personal situation, I appreciate it. I understand, like, if I was in a different, like, headspace and I was just playing it the way I wanted to, then I would have been, like, kind of low-key offended. But I honestly, like, a lot of what I just have been, like, doing is in part of ignorance that could easily be rectified. For someone like me who wants to, you know, take advantage of, like, the opportunities and time that I'm given with, like, the resources in the game, then I feel like it's better for me to listen to the feedback of, like, more experienced players. Because ultimately speaking, like, I can look at all that and I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'm not really thinking things through as far as, like, how I'm progressing through the game. And I feel like I'd stand to, like, benefit a lot more. So in my perspective, it just makes sense to, like, listen in on that. And if there's something I'm not doing right, then I should probably, well, quote unquote, not doing right, as in, I should probably at least, you know, be open to it. And if it benefits me in this case, then I don't particularly see a reason, unless someone's telling me to use certain characters because that's how it is. But in this case, I'm being open about it. That's why I'm choosing, like, Herta, like, as far as priority, than just saying, like, oh, I want to get Evernight because she's Darch.
The good stuff is further ahead. Don't stop now.
Okay, I apologize that you don't really get to see, like, levels, like, go up. Trust me, they are.
The good stuff is further ahead. Don't stop now.
All right.
This is it? You don't want anything else?
Of course I want something else. I want that light cone maxed out too, but I know for sure I don't have that yet. We'll get there. Did I already claim these ones? I did. All right. Okay. Herta's maxed out. As far as the level anyway. So now we gotta focus on this one. Oh, hold on. I gotta take care of something over on the purple sides here. Are you kidding me? This is that's a 2016 account. That's Listen, I would have expected that type of like bot message coming from like one of the newer followers that followed yesterday, and they have an account made just this month. Crazy. Sorry y'all. Let me double check there. Someone got hacked, I guess. I guess. But yeah, sorry guys. Let me just scroll through chat here. In my opinion, you should play it in a way that just makes like more fun for you. Min-maxing isn't for everyone. And I can understand the joy of just like hoarding materials, since I'm probably one of the worst culprits when it comes to Jades. You know what, like my thing is that I know kind of what I want to do with this game, as well as some of the other like Poyo games, and that's just to like get my characters up there as like soon as possible, as far as like, you know, it's weird because a lot of the joy that I get out of this game is actually like going through and just growing the characters. But, you know, it would make sense in that point to just kind of like do that like over a good long period of time. And you know, I mean, doing the daily stuff kind of like fits that bill, but I'm also very greedy about it. The same thing with investing and everything like that. Like, I just kind of want to get it done. I just want to do it. Do I have enough for this? No, I don't. Oh, God. Yeah, I feel like I'm super bad with the light cone, like, grinding. That can't be normal, right? That has to be me, right? Oh my God, hold on. Sorry, I saw this and I was like, yeah, let me just claim that real quick. Although that didn't actually help me go up in level here. But I guess... Sorry, that wasn't it. There we go. Okay, so I need, I guess this is just like for traces and everything like that. Not necessarily, you know, light cone stuff. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I haven't seen, I should probably look at like what's needed for all that. Oop, sorry. I definitely want to focus on some of that. I'll get to this in just a little bit. I think for now, let's just go into the guide here and see. So I'll need to probably be in my best interest to like get the resources out of here. Was this the only way? Is there like a much more optimal way for me to like get the resource for Lycone experience than just going for, you know, for these guys? Or is it really... Oh, hold on. Is refined ether really the only, like, effective way to do this? Let me double check. This is one of the best games for character growth. Just once you're done, then you got the endless, like, relic grind. Some people hate it, but it's, like, one of the reasons why I look forward to logging in. Sorry, I was still reading that chat. Daily. Don't usually do those. You can get a lot of farming Divergent and Simulated Universe. Oh, really? Okay. I think that's... Let me just do that instead, because I was debating whether or not I wanted to use that time for that. Alright, I guess Simulated Universe time, right? Or should I just try out Divergent first? Because I'll have to probably go through, like, a bit of dialogue just to figure out what that is. Also, I can't believe I actually manually just walked over here. Hold on. Actually, wait, I don't need. I was like, wait, I don't need to talk to Herta right now. Oh, let me just, yeah, let's go through this real quick. Restored, and quite neat. You'll start the exploration here. Can I? Oh my god. I don't want to do this right now. Press here. Per usual, I'll show you how to do it. Do I have to? I mean, I get rewards from it, so I guess, okay, maybe. Wait. Okay, we're good. All right, we're good. I promise to do that in just a little bit. Once I remember how to play this game and use the controls and the button layout. Okay. I think World 8 actually opened up. That's a pretty decent opportunity to get like some of the free resources and first time clearances. But yeah. So basically character XP, Lycone XP credits are usually not necessary to farm in Calyx because you can obtain them through like quests and game modes instead. So in the event tab, you can actually just find the Divergent Universe like for a quick start. Oh, Ash, how's it going? Yeah, you know what? Let me just do that then. So it's over here, further down. Was this? No, this is Memories of Chaos. No, that's that one. Here it is. The problem is that I'm not actually like that far in this story, and I think, but I've already kind of gotten past that like mental like point where it's like I know that's technically not. I don't really care about like it being like early access or like I'll eventually get to that. So let's just do it. Doesn't really spoil anything. Fair enough. All right, let's do it. Glad to meet you, Mr. J, dude. Your presence brings a warmth akin to the spring sun, melting away the snow of falsehoods. What brings you here, Squirrel? Logic. I'd like to personally invite you through, to a thought experiment. Utilizing simulated universe's underlying logic and the planet Squirrelum's technology, I have created the Divergent Universe. It's a branch project for independent research regarding the simulated universe. A lot of big words. Now, please come with me. Since the space station of Herta's personal asset, I have arranged the test site for the Divergent Universe elsewhere, utilizing some of my cosmic VIP privileges. Welcome to Pentagonia, the planet of festivities. I hope you find it enjoyable. Okay. We're here. Serenity of the Lunar Land of Dreams is confusingly dazzling, and I have a friend from the Intelligentsia Guild who has quite some of the scathing words for it. Oh, okay, I see. Once invited him to bring fresh perspectives to the research conducted by the geniuses as a representative of the Intelligentsia Guild. Conclusion, he declined. During our discussion, the gentleman offered a beautiful analogy. Eons and mortals are like the two ends of a functional equation. By solving the unknowns at one end, we can discover the answers to at another. The records of the eons are scarce. While stories of mortals are abundant, he believes that rather than seeking the eons, following the traces left by ordinary people on the paths are way better, or a better way, to seek the truth. While the gentleman's suggestion may sound harsh, it is without merit. Naturally, Herta expressed an opposing view. However, the potential equation of gods and mortals is imbued with life, expanded infinitely like petals within my circuits of inspiration. Tracking fluctuations and mutual interfaces or interferences of the extrapolated path energy, we will be able to construct the various possibilities and trends to change creation. Let me shift over to tubes real quick. Divergent Universe also streamline like planar orbit farming. So when you get the point where you can actually need to farm those, you can easily access to all of them. Oh, I like to hear that. Await new insights you will bring to this thoughtful experiments. Follow me, he says. Yeah, let's just do this. All right. Where's download? Downloading. Function that lets you automatically enhance your characters. Wait, what? Automatically enhanced characters will bear the mapping tag. Conclusion: you can ignore the differences based on characters' individual level, and you can choose whoever you desire. Well, isn't that? Oh, I guess it will tell me. Only in Divergent Universes, character levels, icon levels, traces, and relics can be enhanced if requirements are met. When a character's level is below what is required by the equilibrium level, it will be raised to a level that is compatible with the current equilibrium level. Okay. When a character equips a light cone of a level lower than what is required, equilibrium will raise, it will be raised a level that is compatible with equilibrium. Okay, same thing. If a character does not already equip a light cone, they'll automatically equip a temporary light cone suitable for that level. Okay. And then is that the same thing with traces? Trace will activate or raise to the trace level that is compatible. Okay. Alright, alright. Relics will be replaced with temporary relics. Same thing. You know what? I do appreciate that. Your unbuilt characters in this mode. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to remember. At that point, like, well, I guess like we have a perfect idea of just like using Herta in this case. Let me see. I believe the build for Herta might be something like this. I think Survival was also like recommended for just the standard, and then we just need one healer. Let's see. Linked. Yeah, let's just do this. All right, I wrote a new program called an equation. I see, which will provide directions for your subsequent choices. Test the issued equation. Give it a try. Oh, that's what they mean. Equation can be only activated when blessings of 2 different paths meet the required quantities. Oh, really? Okay. So expands equation requires 3 blessings of elation, as well as 2 of erudition. Try and let the equation take effect. I see. So I just... Okay, got it.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Sound lingers. Eternal.
I was gonna say, you know, I probably should have double checked others' numbers on this one. I was gonna say, you know, I probably should have considered looking at how like Herta actually like works, because I actually haven't really done the research on that per se. Just the fact that she's like free to play friendly for the most part. Oh yeah, I can use this.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
I was gonna say, we're gonna do this again. Okay, well, Serval took care of that. Alright, past blessings needed for the equation will be marked. That's nice. Should you forget any details, you can press here to view them. Okay. Yeah, okay. After dates. Oh, okay. And was another elation? Okay. Thank you. Now, granted, I think this is pretty much set up specifically for the tutorial, so fair enough. Is there other paths? No.
Yeah.
Huh. They really just help out with that. Well, I mean, granted, tutorial, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, we'll just pick anybody here. Or, actually, no, that's for both. Now active, after the equation, well, after equation expansion, using an ultimate to attack enemies will produce the elation trait effect. Enter battle and test the equation's effect. After the ultimate deals aftertaste damage after the next attack. Okay. You can use the lineup function here. Suggestion: use characters that use ultimates that deal damage to match your equation. Take Miss March from the Express Crew, for example. I mean, do I have to? I think we're solid here.
I wonder what that is.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Hold on. Actually, no, it was this. I want to just like use this one as well.
Eternal.
Here to crash the party?
Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know.
Actually, let's do the full slowdown on this.
But the answer is nothing but a void.
Okay, nice.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it.
All right.
Or rock with it.
Let me check in with chat again. Because at this moment we can just go auto.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the
Yeah, Herta is pretty easy to play. Use skill and ult as much as possible. After you use ult, you gain 100% action like advance, and your light cone will give you a skill point back. So you can use your enhanced skill. Try and hit the enemies with the highest number like above their heads. To use her stacks. Oh, okay. I was wondering about that number. How was your experience with the equation? It was alright. 3 star equations you see before you is the rarest type of equation. Needs more blessings to expand. We'll skip the step for now. Complete. Yeah, I think I understand that.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger. Take a look. This
Sound lingers. Existence is unity.
Here to crash the party?
So no one's really particularly weak here. So.
never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Commencing research. There's more to life. Eternal. Enjoying yourself. Every petal in life. All will be swept away by the wind.
This song's for you. Let's rock.
I don't have time for games.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Expand your thinking.
Specimen sighted. Some value, I suppose.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
All right, cool.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Well, this computer. Well, I guess I'll look in just a little bit. What's going on here? After a bout of intense, thrilling tests, you officially become the most esteemed guest of the Divergent universe. But in our vast existence, there will be countless peculiar twists of fate that separate you from the geniuses of the cosmos. Like right now, for example. Of course, it may also be a moment of near future. As expected, even with the support of the Divergent Universe, trying to construct a model Amphorius from these mere scraps of Memoria is a little bit of a stretch. And making something from nothing has always been... Sorry, Mike, this is a hallmark. Journey to erudition. Every conclusion, instead, must be grounded in evidence. Sealed world reflected in the garden's mirror. My concern for the state of the two nameless have just increased by another 12%. Kind of wonder could possibly cover 3 paths in such a waterproof way. I've got to thoroughly interrogate those two when I can get them out of there. Oh. I was gonna say, wait, should I be seeing this? You snap back into reality. Oh. You'll be fine. Oh, okay, alright. First time here, scenery before you still manages to leave you speechless in awe. You still remember you came here to pursue that distant voice. Young man, do you desire wisdom? I desire Stellar Jades. Alas, there's no wealth to be here. Though there is something more precious. Knowledge. I'm a strand of consciousness left behind by the great sage, Calidorthus? To manage this grand library known as the Index. Got a digital life form, then. Got anything in here that's, adult only? Hold on. Let's not, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna be like that. You! Yes. I shall gracefully overlook your foolishness, considering that there's yet room for your education. It is well known that the library of Philia holds a vast collection of scrolls, the research of scholars across the generations, as numerous as Aquila's eyelashes, a massive mess of disorganized papers. Colleagues and I poured our lives into weaving all the research into the sacred tree's memories. Though, recent titan, roots, romance titans, golden threads, this wisdom has been able to extend outward, enveloping every corner of the grove, interwoven into a network that bears knowledge. So as long as one holds reverence for titans, any may touch it, peruse its scrolls, engage in discourse, and resonate the knowledge left behind by the sages of old, or even those left by Pharisees. You folks surf the net too? Corrupted by the black tide, the underground network is slowly decaying. What remains is nothing more than scattered remnants of certain scrolls. But perseverance rewards the steadfast. In the end, I found a successor to whom I could trust this place. Who are you talking about? Or you can refuse. A blinding radiance soaks into your thoughts, encompassing your soul essence into the labyrinth's root system. Before I could refuse. You open your eyes, barely able to believe the sight before you. I'm back? Indeed, I was not mistaken in my judgment. It was a mere shard drawn from memory's depths, yet it bears the majesty of an astral vessel, akin to Tyrant's fabled skyship. As the saying goes, virtue is knowledge. Virtue is wisdom's origin and finale. Gathered here are Amphorus's collective myths and histories throughout the entire existence. We learn what virtue is from gods to heroes. At the same time, it draws from the past of scholars, allowing people to understand themselves, forging trials and tribulations unique only to them. Your heart has chosen the skyship, shaping this very scene as the gate to embark on a voyage of discovery. This is all too real. You can find yourself doubting whether a simulated Skrillum or Herta might appear at any moment, or in the next moment. Soul Essence will walk alongside legends here, shaping your virtue and forging you into a true sage and eventually a true hero. Excessive words are not necessary here, young one. Prepare to tread forth into the river of knowledge. Okay. I was gonna say, let's just do it. I am the simulated Herta. Let me try to teach you. See those enemies, try to fight them. Okay.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Sound lingers.
Alright.
Can't stop the run.
All things are as one.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's slow. Faster, faster, faster. Alternate between day and night. Look here, it's currently day state. Shoot, when the action reaches here, then we will enter night state. Oh, I see.
That's it.
During the night, both allies and enemies will greatly damage or increase damage deal. Okay. That kind of sucks. Also deal more damage, just go ahead and defeat the enemies. Okay.
All will be swept away by the wind.
I'll let them do it.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Oh, this is basically an intro for the second season of Divergent Universe. The rewards will reset for every new planet that comes out. So once we get to 4.0, it will probably refresh again. Golden's blood boons can provide certain buffs during day and night. Day and night. At night. This takes effect during the day. Let's use it for now. Okay. It's all this stuff that I can't say that I 100% have like down pat, but eventually I will. Oh god, it's this guy again.
Huh. These targets will make for good practice.
Take a look. This is pure genius.
Sound lingers.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it.
Can't stop the run.
Eternal.
Golden Blood's Boon. Some energy was regenerated when we entered the day. Oh, I see. Currently active Golden Blood's Boon will be displayed here. Also increase the damage you deal during the day, so go ahead and stomp some on some enemies. Okay. Yeah, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Specific boons you can exchange you can change the ratio of day and night and may be able to make one state permanent. Oh, okay.
Here to crash the party?
All will be swept away by the wind.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
The best is yet to come.
Progress to your next golden boon here. Oh, I see. Gain 1 point progress every time you enter a domain. You receive 1 golden blood's boon when you reach 4 points. We only got 1 point away from reaching the next one. Next domain. Yeah, okay. Okay. Sorry at the boss though. Wait a minute. Sorry, definitely wanted to get that. You can now select 1 enhancement for your golden blood's boon. Okay. This will make the day last longer. This is our choice. Or that's our choice. Sure. The kind of Madame Herta has now granted you another boon. Feel free to thank me now. The highest level for that can be enhanced to like level 3. This one allows the divine blessings to shine eternally radiant. Yeah, okay. So now it's always daytime here. Enhance that. Select it once every 4. Separate into basic buffs and enhancement buffs. You already must have like a basic buff before you can choose to get a corresponding enhancement buff. Okay. Okay. I have seen this goofy thing before too.
Take a look.
Same thing here though.
Sound lingers.
Can't stop the rock.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
The best is yet to come.
And we're done. Thank you. Much more rapid than anticipated, but paths, blessings, equations. How you interpret the Titans are indeed unconventional. Feels like you're trying to force a formula onto something that doesn't actually fit. As long as the program works, it doesn't really matter whether these three old variables can be formulaically used to unlock the Titan secrets. We shouldn't get caught up in the details. Even the Titans cannot understand things they have never seen. The original purpose of enlightenment can be only reached through interpreting the unknown, using the known, forging ahead steadfastly, and tailoring education according to the individual's nature. As the Grove elects to impart knowledge to you through such a method, must have its reasons. These are myths, after all. They are bound to be subject to moral ignorance, giving rise to embellishments and fabrications. Sorry, Screwlum. I'm playing a pirated version here. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and just jump into that. It's fine. He'll be overjoyed when you bring the memories you made here to him. I see many traits similar to those heroes in you. Never put much faith in the unruly Zagreus. Hey, I know that name. But I have to praise the opportunity bequeathed by that thief star for me to discover an heir such as you for the library's collection. Remember, never forget the heroes and their virtues. Heroes aren't extraordinary existences. Virtues that everyone can possess forge the flames of a hero. Never forget timely self-reflections. The trials of the self are not accomplished in a day. Pride and negligence can even corrupt titans. Also return to searching within the root system. Perhaps I will uncover some remnant pages unsullied by the black tide. Air of knowledge may seriously shield your ignorance. Should receive some... I'm sorry, synchronicity points? Okay. Okay. Here's your reward. Thank you. I mean, that certainly is a lot of stuff that I would like. You can activate Inspiration Circuit, expand your powers here. Yes. Almost near the exact same thing. Gotcha. Yes. There we go. In Divergent Universe, activate Inspiration Circuits to unlock path traits. Okay. Obtain any blessings or equations that have the keyword to activate the corresponding trait. Okay. Every path has one corresponding trait, the effect and activation conditions of which can be viewed in the menu. Excuse me. Oh boy. Sorry guys, I just got hit with that wave of like overwhelm. It's like this. Yeah, that's what happens. I guess I can unlock that. Defense boost. Nah, attack boost. Actually, yeah, I was kind of joking, but I was like, nah, actually, no, that's right. There are some enhanced contents over here. Oh shoot, wait, these are effectively enhanced your abilities while you possess the golden blood boons. Okay. That increases the number of golden boons you can choose by one. Oh, I do like that. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna be like, yeah. But the Sacred Tree did not understand those feelings. This is a lot of text. I'm just gonna let it flow. Unlocked after viewing all previous? Alright. Hold on. The Veil of Evernight. Crazy. Anyway, not bad. Let's continue. Keep testing. Oh boy. I mean, significantly higher than current difficulty, you will not be able to obtain or unlock it soon. Those points. I was gonna say, like, well, should I also focus on getting these for the clears, but at the same time, you know what? Let's go with the flow. It's mostly like text is mostly lore stuff. I leave to the Theocraft. Oh yeah, to summarize that. You'll get them all. Okay. Good to know. Press here to overwrite. Okay. Okay, so if I want to just do that real quick. Apply or casters. During the night, increases max HP. After HP is reduced, increases the next... Oh, If a team has attacked a certain number of times during the day, increases their speed. You know, because I never got Casterus. Yeah, sad, dude. I was just trying my best to get Casterus, but it just never worked out. Strategy guides? No recommended guide yet. Thanks. Alright, get me out of here. Let's see. When breaking charges, bring about. Oh, okay. And what does this do? Activate again, consuming 100% light and charge. Placing erudition in possession, increases the damage. Yeah, I'll take it. So you do the highest level, you will get the rewards from lower as well. Good to know. Let's see, brand 5, of which 2 will be blessings required by equations 3 here. Shoot. I guess I'll just go with the most there. That's the hunt, erudition, and there's the erudition right there. Got a strategy page from here as well. Wait, can I? I was gonna say, how do I? Oh, yeah, I have to. R1, select strategic training. I see. Learn combat related knowledge and receive corresponding rewards. I was gonna say, this seems kind of familiar, doesn't it? Give that to me. Surrender it.
Take a look. This is purity.
Sound lingers.
See, it's kind of. Actually, wait a minute. Like, someone's weak to something here. There we go.
Existence is unity. All will be
I think for now I
swept away by the
shouldn't be
wind.
too worried. Let's see. We'll see.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Start a turn possessing a certain number of critical boost attacks, increase the speed. Oh, I still need it. So, and this. Well, actually, I could just choose whatever. Increase the speed after mouse sprites take action. So that's definitely not me. I am missing one for the hunt, correct? I think I can double check. Oh, actually, no, that's wait, which one is that? Sorry, guys, wait, I can't really read the icons here. Oh, wait, so I already have. Okay. I think I got it. Yeah, I kind of need one extra bit here. Follow-ups and everything. You know what? I'll just go for this one. So we're still missing Un. Which one should I go for? I think I'll just prioritize towards occurrence. More than likely, I'll get rewarded for just trying to get as many of these as possible. Let's see. What's your species? Okay, thank you. Uh-oh. Occurrence, adventure, encounter. Adventure it is. Fan occurrence is the play unless you're doing like super sweaty runs. Yeah. I think we'll be all right. Oh, I gotta do this. Ooh. All right. Hold on. I guess you have the same type of range as Ron May, so. All right, here we go. I don't have any particular strategy here. This guy's running. There's another one. I mean, I did the best I could. Hey, that's what I'm looking for. So that was erudition. Anything else I'm missing here? No. Time to get going. In general, just spam blues. Adventure, wealth, reward, occurrence.
Bigger.
Gotcha.
Take a look. This is
Sound lingers.
Do I have any other replenishments? No. Let's go ahead and do this. Also, wait a minute. These guys got this going already? Usually that's like at the end. Creation, workbench of creation corresponds to a creation function. Includes blessing enhancement, blessing overwrite, equation overwrite, curio synthesis, weighted, curio overwrite, and other functions. You can use the functions in all romanized creations present on the workbench. Okay. Let's see. Workbench to enhance blessing, he will be reset every floor. Let's go with that. I see. So, let me see. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, I actually no, I do kind of like that. Yeah, I'll do it. The cat cakes. They really are. You still have unused. You know. Hold on. Yeah, I guess I will. Anyways. Yeah, let's do it. And that's just a reviver in case I need that.
These targets will make for good practice.
Existence is unity.
Here to crash the party?
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Yeah, I think that's a little too much now. Alright, let's see. So there's another one. Well, I kind of need all of that. As far as... Well, I guess that is because I am starting like anew, so it's just one of those things where everything is brand new, so I should definitely try to like get as many in different runs. It's like an equation here as well. Ooh. You. Oh boy. I guess it doesn't matter here. Dealing fatal damage charges that. Yeah, alright. You have to be the boss enemy, you can wait a curio on. Oh, I see. Physical damage dealt by character's path of the hunt can blast corresponding. Yeah, alright. So you were saying all that, okay. Well, let's do that. Let's see. During night, restoring HP can also be considered as other. Oh, really? I kind of like that. Extends the night after HP is reduced. Additionally, increase. Oh well. Yeah, I'll do that one. I'm like, wait, what the hell am I looking at here? Let me just charge that up here. Precious treasure here. Also, oh, a wheel. Okay. Well, let me just open this up first.
Wow.
Alright, let's see. Well, you have a lot of these, I guess. Entering battle, target's defense increases like that. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, can I go again? I guess, yeah. Let's go gambling! Cheese. These are the chances of domain appearing. You guys discarded. Alright. And that's all we got. I'm like, where the hell am I now? And it's like, oh, this is Inforius, right? Something like that. Guys, at this rate, we're never going to do any like story progression. Not that that was the focus for this stream. But going forward, we'll see. Let's see. Go deeper in the insect nest. Oh. Yeah, let's do it. Hug it. Wait for them. Obtain Tune Star Blessing and all characters lose HP equal to half of their current. I don't know about that one, Chief. Obtain negative curio though. I don't know about that one. You know what? Bet. Oh, adventure. Let's do it. Oh. One of these. Okay. Break the targets. You underestimate my power. I've played Smash Bros. Melee before. Let me at it. Okay, so there's a little bit of that going on here. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Does that count? Hopefully it does. Oh, there's more down there. Damn, I was gonna say, like, what the? Alright, alright.
This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
Oh, God, there's two of them. I'm Radish. Let's see. Cosmic stuff. Your blessings. 70% chance of obtaining 4 random ones. I'll go with that one. And let me just... Oh, actually, no. That's all of us. Obsession stacks. What's that? Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I'm seeing, like... I think I've, like, reached a cap of, like, my tolerance of how much text I'm willing to read. That's a bad thing on my end. I would otherwise recommend people just to kind of, like, take their time. But if I can get by, I'll get by. Curios or blessings at this point? Yeah, we don't read these. I'm gonna be 100% honest, Chief. If I can help it. I always feel bad because sometimes it is like involving like the meta. If it involves the meta, then you should definitely read it. But for something like this where it's like kind of like random stuff, random rolls, then maybe. More HP reduced, the greater the increase in max HP. Oh, okay. I'll go with this one.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger.
Sound lingers.
Let's say any no? Alright. Oh wait, probably.
Can't stop the rock.
Also, archive so you can always go back and read the lore later. That's also appreciated.
Nothing but a forest. Endless riddle.
I guess we got another. I guess we got a second one.
Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Well, I was gonna say I still need more. Sure, let's add more to it. Yeah, I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I'm like, are we still on this? Yeah, there's still like a couple of planes left. Now that I look at the top right. Left, sorry. Alright, let's see it. Don't listen. Trigger 10 random effects in a row. Hopefully, most of them are positive. Oh god. What the hell is that? There's a 50% chance to select wrong target when an ally uses their abilities. Oh god. Wait, increases the character's movement speed overall by 40%. That's, I was gonna say, oh, I lost it. That's what's going on. But also some are not great either. Ah, well. Whatever happens, happens. I'll just wing it. And give up. I'll go with this one. Like I said, whatever happens, happens. Uh-oh. Hey, I know that word. Or do I want to just go with occurrence? Occurrence! Uh-oh. We're almost there. Brain of that goes brrr. Same length as the average simulated universe. I see. Ugh. They want you in here. Bishop equations. Sure. Well, I use 99% of their current HP. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that. You could really be stacking this. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just do this right now. Just scroll them. I do have a lot of these, don't I? Can kind of increase that just a little bit. Honestly, we're starting to get to a certain point. I'm like, I'm just kind of starting to stop caring here. And I'm willing to just go crazy. I'll just do one more, though. You'll get quicker at this if you, as you get used to it. My weekly run only like takes about like 5 to 10 minutes. If you say so. Well, I was like, wait, I only have 3? Oh, I have 4. My bad. It just takes 3 for these. I like to even it out. Let me just... Sure. Like I said, it's the same length as what you would have been doing like already in the normal simulated. Yeah, I don't particularly like that. I know that's weird, like complaining like about a game to have more game in it. It's crazy work. But I'm gonna be real honest with everybody. I got a job. I got other things I gotta do. So as much as I appreciate them having like so much content, you know, I also kind of need to do stuff. And not spend too much time on this.
Huh. These targets will make for good practice.
Okay, I don't have a weakness apply with this one.
Take a
It's all we can do.
Sound lingers.
Oh, you don't do both? Okay.
Stop the rock.
Because that was one thing that wasn't clear for me. Because it required the same amount of numbers. I was just like, oh, are they by name? They're kind of different.
Keep up.
Open sesame.
But if I just have to do one, that's great. I mean, I can just do one, and it counts. Yeah,
Fight it.
Ranmei applies any weaknesses with their technique. I mean, yeah, like when in doubt, it's better just to like use Ranmei's like whenever you can.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a forest.
Also, really
Endless riddles. Nothing but a forest.
chat over on these different platforms.
Glimpse the unknown.
You can fight it or rock with it. Keep up.
Existence is unity.
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
It's not the final phase.
Endless
Let's
riddles.
see how fast we can get through this then.
Nothing but a forest. Endless riddles.
Not the double ult.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
That was a lot, actually. Wait a minute. That's
All will
mean.
be swept away
I saw you targeting one person here.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Deep breaths.
Not bad.
Like before you're like, please. Being kind of concerned here.
Stay away. Let's rock.
Here, try this.
What time is it, by the way? It's 9:19? Okay. I'll have to wrap up kind of soonish. Oop. Wrong button. Okay. Congratulations on clearing the test. You can make a save file for this challenge to extract planar ordnance. Oh, okay. This is crazy to see. Here's some updates here. Synchronicity level cap increased to 100. Raise that level to obtain rewards. Adjusted the names and appearances of golden bloods boons profile when challenge is completed. The difficulty and threshold protocol level will be displayed. And more stuff. And more stuff. Oy. Sorry, y'all. I am very overwhelmed here. Still gonna keep it going. These really... Oh, okay, so we can actually unlock this if I had enough. I'm actually lacking 10. All enemies will receive a set amount of damage equal to 99% of their respective HP when you enter battle for the first 4 times, excluding boss battles, in the first plane in the current run. Well, that's kind of nice. I'm like, that's kind of worth holding on for. What's some other ones here? Reduces damage taken by characters by 3. That's kind of okay. Increases break effects by 10. That's actually better. Increases beat. Oh, hell yeah. Let's just go straight down to this one. That's what I feel. But then I also see crit. over here. I'm like, oh, okay. It's a lot. Having said that, it looks like we've already cleared through the period, so that's good. Operational record. Oh, I see. All the story-based stuff here. Okay. Whiz. Huh. Oh, I see. Oh, buddy. There's a rewind thing here. Oh, I see. I'll just, someone else appreciates this. Right now, I'm kinda not. I'll just kind of clear through all the news. News! Dude, really go through all this, or? I guess so. If that's all that. And then there's Herta store. Which, yeah, you're right, it does take the place of it. Thank goodness. What are these ones? So preservations for this one. Actually, if that's the case, then I think Don Hung's, yeah, that would be their new path, right? Here's an erudition one. I'll save one for Don Hung first, then. And then we'll just leave that alone. Okay, there we go. Then we can actually finally redeem it all. Thank you. And then what else do we need? I guess we're pretty much looking at all these. That's what I was looking for. Say they raised it up to like 100, right? Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Ooh. Okay. 78 days. Crazy. Oh, oh yeah, I was gonna say, I guess we can't offer more, that's right. Allies rest during the day. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Increases allies targets attack by 2% during the night. And I got one more. We'll get rid of the icon? I see. Well. Well, I didn't dislike going through them. At the very least. This seems... Yeah, I was gonna say... Probably look at this one. Special gameplay content will be updated weekly in the cyclical extrapolations. First time clearances will every week will yield bonus rewards. Play through this, earn bonus synchronicity points, and the weekly rewards are capped. Oh, buddy. Maybe, maybe. Unless you're willing to like raise our cap just a little bit more. I mean, yeah, I guess there is a level cap at some point. We should definitely do it for the points, right? Sorry, I'm just looking at these other ones. I mean... yeah. This is kind of a... Like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, you know what? Why not? You already did your weekly. Also, wait, what's going on? If you prefer normal simulated universe, you can do it instead. Now you can have like another choice though. Don't FOMO. Or did your weekly. Well, will this not actually count towards... Like, I know that... Well, we still can like bring this up and we might as well just do that. I mean, I don't have to. And I know this won't go towards point. Would it just be a waste for me to do it if I'm not getting like these? Because I know that's already capped, but this will still like be raised, right? Am I not wrong about that? You'll get those points, but you don't really need to do it now. That's fair. All right. Well, I was gonna say let's take a breather then. It was indeed a lot. You find an arcade machine that's been set up, though it doesn't have eyes. You're sure that your eyes have met for a moment. Hey friend, aren't you curious about the kind of exciting games I have here? Arcade machine silently invites you. I'm not gonna entertain that. Not today. Oy. Okay, so where exactly is this? Oh yeah, it is in Penacony. And the area is just simply known as Rhino Philspar. Okay. Save files obtained from the Divergent universe can be used to obtain planet ordnance more efficiently. That's what I like. Simulator universe is now exclusive tab is now available. Exclusive tab contains Divergent and Simulated Universe. Divergent Universe contains bountiful rewards, and the higher your security level, the greater the rewards. You can also switch tabs to quickly view the Simulated Universe gameplay. And it even tells me the progress and everything like that. Yeah, they both raise weekly. Okay, so eventually I would have like read that and been like, okay, you know how previously I was talking about how it didn't make it clear if I had to go through one and the other one, or either or. No, they just told me. So maybe I'll just shut up and let the game play it for itself. Although now you guys are seeing like the spreadsheet here. I'm like, well, listen guys. I'm creating about this. Be easy with me. Yeah, no, give me... I was like, guys, give me a moment. This was quite a bit. And there's still a whole story bit I gotta go through. Although... my usual tendencies are still gearing me towards like, okay, I still need to get like resources up. I do appreciate that Divergent Universe like helps to just offset the resources that I'm lacking, you know what I mean? And it's kind of an easy way to get to the shop from here. You know, when I eventually get to that point. But I do want to kind of go through some of these other modes here too for their clear rewards. For sure. Otherwise, there's not a real need. It's always going to just be there. But I'm glad I was able to kind of go through that. That was just one thing I was like missing out on. I know that for the most part, these streams are just to kind of like catch up with the story and everything like that. And I still got a long way to go. But I'm not going to rush that. I'm not really in the rush to like go through the story like that, per se. Although it would be nice to kind of catch up with how everyone's feeling about it. There's that. But otherwise, like, my main drive in the game is to just kind of better the characters as we build them. I don't know how normal that might be for some people. Maybe that's just like, maybe I'm like one of the few odd ones out here, but I don't know. Actually, no, that's just a lie. I know that there's people who love just, they love it for, oh God, what's the actual wording for it? Oh yeah, they just grind for the love of the game. And to be fair, I am kind of like that too. The majority of us like HSR players are just here for like building characters. Swarm, they are a fair bit more difficult. I wait until like you're more geared out. I noticed that Swarm was kind of rough on me. Like I had to like put a little bit more investment onto Saber in order to like kind of deal with that. But yeah, I definitely want to build more characters, so in that regard. I don't know. So as we're kind of closing in on like the stream then, we still got a couple more days to kind of go through all this. My only plan was just to kind of like pull Herta and her light cone just once. No need for superimposing or eidolons, personally. I think it'd be great if I could have Evernight and then going forward at some point get Irene, Castris, either or, I guess. And we could start building like another team for that one, but it's like otherwise not too crazy. Obviously, like I'm only seeing things in the near future. The idea is that I would like to have like the Saber team, and I would have like a Herta team. But I also know I have Archer. Archer's not really a focus to build right now. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Thankfully, I'm not at a point where I'm thinking much about like, oh, I need to have the best characters or anything, because, you know, at that point, like, you're spending money on this game. And though that would be nice, that'd only be if we were actually being paid to do this. So maybe at some point, but for now, let's just keep it to free-to-play, you know? I think that comes with its own challenges that can be engaging and fun, more so than just having like a lot of characters that can go oonga boonga whenever you want it to. We bet they'll put Castris and Hyson as a rerun with Sirens. That's gonna be torture. I do not like that idea. I 100% understand if they wanted to do that. Oh yeah, it is 9:34. Okay, that's perfect timing, everybody. Shout out to Descar for liking the stream also over on TikTok side. That's what Hoyo does to get people to swipe. That's true. It's tough. It's tough out there. They know. They know there's like an audience out there who wants to like who wants to run their cards dry. Or their credit like up there, but I guess they know. You know what? And I have no like issues with people who like just wail on the game, because it's just nice. But I also have to be reasonable with myself as well. Just as much as like time is finite for me, so is my income and any type of flow of money. But they do have some pretty decent incentives, just like starting out, like with like one of those passes and everything like that. Like, I think that might be kind of worth it if you're really investing in this. And I mean, like, listen, hey, if it's just one of those things where like people are arguing whether or not like it's worth it because it's not really a game that you keep, it's always going to be like a service type of thing. I mean, I'm not I'm not the innocent one here. I've definitely spent money on a free-to-play game quite a bit. Not crazy whale amounts, but enough to be like, that's kind of a lot of money. I think I spent well, I don't have the exact numbers, but I probably spent hundreds of dollars on Fire Emblem Heroes, and I haven't even caught up with that game in a while. I'm done with that game, but like, listen, if that helps indie creates and whatnot, then fine. And honestly, like for people who like to spend, obviously I can't tell you, I don't have like that type of platform to be like an advisor on like Hoyo games. But otherwise, just do whatever you want, you know? And regardless of what your path that you take, it's gonna help Hoyo in the long run, you know? You gotta play super patiently. I guess so. And you know what? That adds to the, like, I guess the replay value. Or you just coming back to, like, play through it again and again and again. We'll see. We'll see how, like, I feel. I just know, like, this felt like the move for me. There was a lot of FOMO on my end when second anniversary came around, and there was, like, these, like, cool units. People were talking about, like, the story and everything like that. They have it down to a science, bro. People, they just, like... They just create the stories, they create the characters, and they just have the audience do the rest of the work. That was literally, I mean, like, I guess that was, it was weird with Hoyo because they were definitely doing their fair share of promoting that, or sorry, Genshin, I should say. They did a fair share of, like, promoting Genshin Impact. And there was, like, for me, the big, like, appeal for that was the fact that it was like a free-to-play like mobile game that just seemed to like transcend beyond like standard like point and clicks, you know? I mean, Honkai like Impact the Third like gave me like a pretty solid impression of like that path of it being like, oh, these games can be more than just simply like tap and just see what happens. Also, Rip Dragalia Lost. I'm glad I didn't spend any money on that. I got power crept hard on that game, though. Ah, man. I'm thinking back at that. That makes me really sad. I don't think Hoyo is going to get to that point, but, like, with their games, but, you know, with it, side games, those games aren't really safe, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, there's a lot of hype generated. My solution is just to focus on like one character in like specific and build around them like only. Power creeps is the thing in HSR, so beware. And I think that's part of the gacha games stuff to just keep people pulling. They have to do it. Because otherwise everyone will just keep using like Zila over and over and over again, or the next other character. People would be like continuing to use like Firefly. There's nothing wrong with them, but they have to give you an incentive like to use the other characters to like go through some of the other like harder game mechanics or modes. It's why that every single person that I see on a YouTube video recommend like a new team for Evernight, for example. It's literally every premium character that came out. And it's just going to like roll through it. However, though, I do appreciate those who make videos about like, oh, here's some like evergreen characters, units here and there. Like, you know, Ron May's like one of them. Like Ting Yun's one of them. Lynx is good. Payla's good. Even like there was one person in one of my chats who said like, oh, Japard's really good. I guess from my circumstances, but it's like I never hear anyone talk about Japard like that. The only time I hear Japard or see Japard is when someone loses a 50-50 and they're livid. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'm just at this point, guys, I'm just here yapping because it just feels right to do so. So far, I mean, I think I'd love to come back to this, like, well, I'm going to still be playing, like, pretty regularly anyway. But, you know, come back to having a conversation to, like, to this, maybe, like, the following month where, like, it will be, like, my 6 months playing through this game. And then maybe, like, a year later, which is going to be the 3rd anniversary. And I'll just let you guys know, like, how do I feel personally about, like, my personal experience, the progression, the story, the allure, I guess, of everything, you know? Evernight and Castris do have the most expensive team in the game. I feel baited after pulling like for Castris. Yeah, it's tough, and it's like the problem is like she's the dragon lady, so I'm like, of course I want that. Of course I want her, just like generally speaking. But then I look at like, oh, how do you want to best optimize her? It's like, oh well, you need a healer. Gallagher's really good, and it's like I don't have Gallagher. But even like, well, Gallagher's like a 4-star unit. It's like otherwise, there's like other units like you could use like, remember Trailblazers. That's a budget one, but like, then you look at Hyacinth like right next to him, like, oh, I see. Even with like Herta, actually, when I look at, sorry. Oh yeah, I need to assemble like better teams here. I just kind of place one here like just randomly. Let me have one that leads with the Herta, right?
Wanna guess how many more cups of coffee you need to down before we finish this fight?
Yeah, let's just work with this for now. Yeah, I need to build that team as well. I've been vertically building each one. That's why Saber's the most built one. But, you know, relic-wise, she's kind of lacking. We'll get there eventually. And now it's like, oh, well, now we have the Herta. That's going to be another... That's a couple weeks. But I did get her to level 80. So, I mean, we're kind of good now. I'm definitely a better spot than how I was like week 1, month 1. It was ridiculous. I was really just like character pulling as much as I possibly could. But now I'm at a point where it's like, okay, cool. My strategy is pretty much what you had said too, which is just like focus on like one character, whether that be a premium character like of the current like updates, or it's just one that's just been generally recommended as like good use across all the fields. So I kind of focused on like the Herta. Oh, granted, who I put on my wish list was kind of just like a random one. I put in Topaz, and it was one of those things where like, oh yeah, Topaz can work in like some of these teams, including one with Ron May, of course, but like, you know, she's like for a specific team. Maybe not like the best, like for my circumstances, but I did choose Ron May. So maybe, yeah, maybe it would work out for me. But then I really looked further in as far as like, what are some other character banners showing up at this point? Because I've been saving quite a bit. And it's like, oh, well, Herta's really good. So that's why I like went out of my way to like do pulls for Herta. And I think we're at a point where obviously I have to build her, but I think for what I do, one pull for each character, like I think that works out for me, and I'll just start like building budget-wise around like whoever I have on the team, that kind of stuff. We did get another character too. I don't know if she's like that good. I've seen her before. It's further down. I think at the very least I should probably just, you know, get it to 20, get the free like warp because it doesn't really cost that much. Do I have enough? I do have enough. Should I? I also have Pela. But I should also like raise up if I want just those extra like warps. I think I should only have like 2 of those, right? Oh, I have 5. Oh, alright. Might be worth it. Yeah, same. Pulled for those animations, and now I can't really use her because I don't like Hyacinth, and you know I don't want to pull her, even though she's like recommended everything. It's tough. It's just like, obviously, I think the winning argument will always be like whoever you like as a character. I think first and foremost, and you'll find ways to kind of stick by them. It's only if you're like really hungry for results in like battle outcomes, then maybe you'll start like really thinking about like who do you want as like the broken character. So for me, it's kind of like going like all ways, because Herta's got like the whole like witch vibe to her. And as like someone who's like a big fan of like magic related things, then like yeah, it works out that she is like part of this meta that is still pretty relevant for now. Granted, she's still relatively new. But yeah. Alright. I think that's everything, guys. So all in all, it's been pretty successful as far as like what we've been doing here. Pretty productive. We'll be jumping, I would say, the following Sunday. Yeah. So I'll just be focusing on like doing as much as I can. Let's say, so yeah, that's the 5th. I don't think anything's happening on the 5th. Nothing crazy. So yeah. I mean, we should be good. Also, let me just check in with chat one last time. Yeah, only the characters you like. I skipped most of the meta characters like Tribby and Hyson and like Robin. Happy that I did that because it allowed me to save for polls for the characters I like story-wise. Yeah. I think now, and I did save a lot for like Saber. I figured that like, you know, the Unlimited Blade Works characters here would be like pretty broken in their own right. But I just like that series anyway, so it worked out. And so now I can just build around them. You know what's funny is that like I didn't really care for other characters. I would just like find and pull like randomly. Like I was trying to pull for like Gallagher for that feat, and instead I got Lynx. I was like, all right. I mean, like I need a healer, so you'll do. And then I looked into like the meta stuff and like, oh, she's actually like a really good healer. But I think I would have still like gotten attached to her anyway, just because like, okay, you know, that's just how like who I am. If I find characters I'll just end up using just cause it just kind of works out, then you know I might not think much about them, but like later on I will just get attached to them either way. It's kind of like how I'm like I already got like attached to like Serval before I knew any uses of her, mainly because of the fact that I just got her early and she was one of the few erudition characters I got. Along, and she pairs well with like Puppet Herta, so it worked out. Oh yeah, speaking of like Puppet Herta, she pretty much gets all of her Eidolons. I think through Simulated Universe at that point. Let me check that actually. Because I was wondering like, okay, when do I get that last Eidolon? Actually, wait, I don't need to like go all the way there for that. I can pretty much just from here. So this is Golden Gears, that's that one. I should look into this as well. But I probably should focus on getting some of these at some point. Same with the relics. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Hold on. I guess I was over here. I just wanted to get to this point. So I just unlocked like World 8 just by like hopping in here. That's when I should probably see. Oh, I guess not. Uh-oh. I would normally see like a reward for Herta at some point. Okay, so that's I guess I'm assuming it's World 9 then. Yeah, it is. Uh-oh. We'll get to that eventually. I would definitely want to just get those rewards when I can. Whenever, I guess. Wait a minute. I did get spoiled to seeing them like side by side through the what was it, the wine drinking like mini game. That was a fun little thing. I definitely have to do the the next thing they have set up here. But yeah, let me just check back with chat. Links to Depart carried me for a while when I first got into like endgame. They have their uses. Yeah. All right. Sorry for the delaying / yapping here. So for everybody, all across platforms, we'll be coming back to Honkai Star Rail the following Sunday. In between all of that, I will just be like just doing offsite stuff. Hopefully, like, you know, simulated / divergent universe. If I can really help it and just do some side stuff, that'd be great too. If I can really get myself to lock in like that. And yeah, I think we'll try to just go forward with story stuff. I think I was going back and forth whether I want Evernight. I kind of just want Evernight like as the character and not necessarily like the meta, but like I'm leaning more towards like the practicality of like a character, you know? And granted, Evernight will work just fine if I just have Remembers Trailblazer, and I'll eventually get to that. But that's like emphasis on eventually. So maybe I don't have to focus in on that. But then I guess the question would be like, who would I be saving for? Would it just be like to get Topaz as a character? I guess I would. Even if it doesn't necessarily make sense in other ways, like I still kind of want to stick to that because that's just the type of person I am. I guess I will. Yeah, I guess I will do that. I also should probably just get Saber's Lycone at some point. Yeah, right here. Like it's great to have like a solid destruction Lycone, but I should probably get her signature one at some point. Do I have someone who can... Well, there was going to be a destruction character, right? I mean, I guess any destruction character I have like right now can make use of it, but I'm trying to remember. Was there someone coming up with the destruction? Was it Dong Hung? Was it Parancer or Terra? That was destruction based? I thought it was preservation. Someone with destruction. I forget. But I guess I'll say at the same time I don't really have to like put too much of like a rush towards that, I guess. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I think that's everything. I guess for now I'll just go ahead and redeem some of this. Are you upset, Xiao Fei Xiao? How's weakness broken during the charging phase? Damn. Crazy. And then defeat 10 enemies with true damage. Crazy. Yeah, I'll just go through other stuff here. Alright. Again, yeah, I'm delaying myself a lot here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I guess there's one last thing I wanted to bring up as far as like the schedule. And this goes for all the platforms. Not just TikTok. And then the I guess the red platform. It's Pokemon related. Let me just double check when this is actually going. Oh. That's soon. That's soon, brother. Interesting. Yeah, I should probably talk about this. So we have a whatchamacallit, a 7-star Terra battle that is going to be dependent on which version you have of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That is going to be, and it's going to be for all the different Paradox Pokemon. But in this case, we have Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant being represented in their respective games. And that's happening from October 3rd through October 12th. So if I want to host both versions, I have to catch up with Pokemon Scarlet. I have to speed run through that game. Oh, brother. But yeah, that's just an FYI for everybody. And for me to make as a clip. Okay, there we go. Clip made. Okay. So that being said, I should be good to go. I think Thursday. Thursday's when they'll actually start doing that. So I'll be able to host, I guess, Iron Valiant's Mightiest Mark 7 star. So that's just an FYI. So that means we're back on Thursdays with Pokemon. We skipped last Thursday because there wasn't really anything going on. But we're back. We're so back now. So Thursday and Sunday, Pokemon and Honkai Star Rail respectively. So that's just the FYI for everybody. But all right. Let me just go ahead and sign off over on TikTok side first, and then we'll work on the other platforms following after that. So thank you all so much for tuning in over there. A lot of people like hopped in here and there throughout, but I appreciate all of you. And yeah, I guess the next time I'll see you guys Thursday. So all right, y'all over there, you take it easy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, so now that TikTok's away, I can actually give you guys the full government, which is YouTube and Twitch. I will go ahead and let's sign off on YouTube side real quick. YouTube, thank you all so much for tuning in over there. Same schedule as TikTok. That's gonna be like Thursday and Sunday for Pokemon and Honkai Star Rail respectively. So I'll see you guys then in the next one. So take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.